Hey, this is going to be something actually pretty new that I've tried now. I try to work out actually a couple times a day. I've been really trying to lose a little weight, so I've been running, but also been in the gym as well too, doing elliptical and a little bit of weight training. When you put that much physical activity, sometimes I'm prone to have athlete's foot. So I've used a couple different products. Now, normally it's been like the antifungal pen, and it's been some of the gels and also creams and lotions that you put in your feet. Now, this is the first time I've come across this particular product. It's more in a bar, like a soap bar format. So, but it's been pretty cool. I'm going to give you a first-hand demonstration kind of how I use it. But this is the first time I tried something like this. One of the pros I will tell you as from using this, I love that it actually infused with tea tree oil, but also essential oils as well too. Now, the big advantage by doing that is that my feet are like the moisturizing factor. They feel more silky, more smooth, but then it has the active ingredients for two things, not just the for the feet, but also for jock itch as well too. That's the first time I've had something that really works on jock itch, but also is used for the feet fungal as well too, especially if you've been had problems with the feet. Normally I always have like a dry, cracking, itching in my feet, and that's why I know I need to do something as far as continue to work on. I actually treat it with some medication. Now this is what it looks like, and that's what I was talking about. Typically, this is the first time I've ever seen almost like a bar of soap that has the antifungal ingredients in it. The great thing you can do, and I'll show you as I wash my feet here pretty quickly, one great thing you can do is actually wash it with this soap bar on a daily or every other day basis. I use this more as a maintenance more so than anything else because that's the form factor. So let me take you, I've actually got some a foot bath that I'm gonna use to give a little demonstration. All right, so I'm back. You can see I've got a little foot bath going on, got a little bubblies in there as well too. These are gonna be the feet, and I'm gonna use them, and I've got the actually soap here, the Derm soap. So that's a good thing I do like about it. Sometimes I can get in here and actually do a foot bath, or if I take a bath, or even I'm in the shower. The great thing about this just works like any other bar of soap that you have. So what I'm gonna try to do is, normally what I do is lather this up, and I'm gonna get all up in here. I've got a video camera like right in front of me. You can see that. So I'm gonna go one-handed here a little bit. But one of the big things I always try to do if I'm gonna use anything like an antifungal, I try to get the lather in there, but I'm gonna work between these toes because that's where the itching and burning you normally have between the toes. So if I get the medication in there, normally I have quite a bit of relief. The other thing I was talking about earlier, and I'm gonna get the entire foot. One of the big things that I always try to do, a couple of different things, is I use the bar to make sure as a daily maintenance so things don't come back. If I have the itching, dry, cracking, flaking skin, but also the burning and itching, normally if I get the medication, I put it on there, normally it works in about a week or so. If I maintain it with this bar soap, normally it keeps going and actually keep healthy. The other key thing a lot of people will tell you is when that happens, I try to make sure I keep my feet clean as possible. So I'm gonna wash them, especially if I'm at the gym a couple times, I'm walking and doing whatever. But you wanna make sure that you keep your feet dry. I put a little bit of baby powder there sometimes. Gold Bond is a good powder to have as well too. You wanna make sure they're clean, but also dry them and keep them dry. You don't want them wet all the time, especially in your socks. Wet socks, sweaty socks, that's gonna actually make that fungus breed and you will keep your feet won't get healthy. So that's kind of what I use it for. I give a little bit of demonstration, and that's pretty easy to kind of keep your feet clean. Make sure you get it between the toes and work the active ingredient in there. Like I said, this is not unique to some of the other brands that I've seen before because you can use this for jock itch as well too. So you almost get a 2-for-1 to be honest with you. So definitely give this a try.